Okay, so I will come to the demonstration. So what I will show here is this setup of the test environment by Crowd, which is really only installing the extension. I will run a test run for a subset of our general Firefox tests, which the results will be uploaded so we can see the test results later. And finally, I will also show a test run for the Google toolbar, what we have so far. Probably I have to move it here. So that's a minefield build for Firefox 4. So it's a new add-ons manager, and I have nothing installed here. So I will simply grab the XPI file, install it. Restart the browser. And it should be there. The menu is here, so you will not see this. Sorry.
So that's a magic menu.
Yes. There's a multiple desktop thing here. I have to move everything to this desktop. So that's everything. The current application is automatically selected. You don't have to do anything. The general test run is selected, and you can immediately start the test run. So it will automatically prepare the environment, install all the Python modules which are needed in a virtual environment. So we don't pollute the user system. So we can easily remove everything afterward. Yeah. The browser comes up on the wrong screen. And then we run through all the tests we have, which is quite amazing. When you compare it to how long it takes when you have to do it manually. And all this stuff is written in JavaScript.
What was that dialog that just popped up? Was that a download?
A download one, yeah. And here are a couple of Mozilla dialogues too, so we are able to handle.
What sort of things you were sorting on in those tests?
We are running through the tests step by step of what we have in our manual test suite. So depending on if the action succeeds, clicking on a button, or if the correct element is shown. So we have a lot of things we are testing here. Like what we have here for tab browser, so that one is failing. So something has been changed here lately. It was working some days ago. So
that's why you go automated tests.
Right.
Just to give a quick example, one of the manual tests that I think this covers is actually typing in a URL into the preferences window where you set your home page, having that autocomplete, selecting the first item, and then clicking on the home button and making sure that the resulting page URL is the URL that you set in the preferences window.
Right.
So true end-to-end testing.
And we are really only operating on the elements itself. So compared to the developer tests we have, they are normally using the global JavaScript objects and don't really click the elements. So what we are doing here is really clicking the real elements, and that's something different from the developer test. And the big feature we have also in Mozilla is that we can restart the browser. So that we can, I don't have a test for that right now, but we can install an extension, work with the extension, what we will see right away. So that's something which is really fantastic. And now we are done. So as you can see here, we have reported the test results to a CouchDB. We can show it up here. So we have a page for that. And hopefully it appears here. Yeah, that's fine. It's at the right time. So we here can see the results. Mostly have been passed. And what I said before, the tab browsing tests have been failed, so that's something we will have to investigate here. What's wrong? Okay, so another thing. It's kind of hard to hear with in the background. Come on. That's the mouse. Yeah. Okay. So for the add-ons test for the Google toolbar, we choose, let's take an FA build. So we have RTL this time. So what we're going to do with add-ons tests is that we will host all those tests and we will run those tests on our boxes on a daily basis. So we also report to a dashboard so add-on authors can easily check if their add-ons are still working with branch builds or with a new build of Firefox. So this. Sorry, I missed the mouse. You can see the toolbar is installed. I was too slow on that one. Okay. So what we are doing here, we have a list of add-ons tests we want to execute here. Report the results so others can use the results to analyze what's wrong and fix this broken test, fix the add-ons, or if we have a regression in Firefox for a special add-on, we can even find this regression range really easy on that part. And once the dashboard is ready, add-on authors really have, and I think the query for everything on there. Okay. So at the end, I have some references here. So if you're interested in helping us to create tests, fix tests, or just run tests, you can check our automation team page, which links nearly to all the different kinds of documents we have. If you want to have a check of the actual or the current state of the test, you can check out the developer pages. It explains everything, how to set up Mozilla and to run the test until we have the cloud extension released, so that's very easy enough. And last but not least, Mozilla code can be found on GitHub, where the whole lot of work is covered. Okay, so that's all. If any questions are.
So you're using Selenium 2 when, well, Selenium 2 web drive back to to drive the browser, correct? Or is it just
not yet? Right now we are synthesizing all the events.
Okay, so you're looking to use.
So Selenium we are looking to use WebDriver for that. Hopefully it will work with the Chrome space, right?
Cool. So on the add-ons team, we're talking about doing performance.
Sure.
I guess I can talk. So on the, well, not too loud. So on the add-ons team, we're talking about evaluating add-on performance in relation to base Firefox installs and the delta between those two. I believe I heard that Mozilla was working on being a part of that. Is that true? Do you do performance testing using like not set timeouts, but timestamps and things, date objects? Or
we are doing it not yet. We have a project from Header which already runs through all the add-ons, I think, which are hosted on AMO. So we can measure the time, how long it takes from start until the process is ready. So that's something which is already in place and we should all be on, but it's not part of our work here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's utilizing your work, but not into the core.
But we will definitely have performance tests in the future, and it can involve the startup times too. Anyone else?
So we say scripts are written in JavaScript?
Thanks. So scripts are written in JavaScript?
Correct, yeah.
and only one language is supported? Yeah, thank you.
Sorry?
So only one language is supported currently to write scripts?
Yeah, it's the scripting language of Firefox, so we don't have anything else. So Firefox is JavaScript is the only solution we have.
I see. And you purely test only Firefox browser?
We can actually test all the applications based on the Geo platform. So it's Firefox, it's Thunderbird, Simogi 2 probably, yeah, and anything else. Yeah. Okay. So thanks.
Which JavaScript engine are you running in? Do you run in a separate engine from the browser, or do you run in the browser's own engine?
We run the browser engine.
So you're running in SpiderMonkey as well, and you're testing SpiderMonkey with it?
It's already in Firefox, so you don't have to do anything for that. Yeah. And we have the possibility to even execute callbacks. So if you have to do something from the command line, we can call Python callbacks from inside Firefox, so we can execute stuff on the command line outside of the Firefox process. So we can jump back and forward between the processes. Okay, thanks.